好，不能剧透了，不能多看了，多看了剧透了。一共没多少东西，一共47分钟，比你们平时小时候上课要稍微久一点点，很快就过去了。OK， 这样 OK 是吧？好，腾讯会议的时候帮我看看，视频声音很响，想混时长。哎，直播签的约没办法，主播混一混。之后如果你们喜欢这个节目的话，我们可以固定的那个它一更新我们就看。这个2025年是昨天刚更新还是前天刚更新？就是新出炉的。好，然后那我们也那个不等了，因为下午的时间本身大家也没有那么多的小伙伴，我就给大家来开个场，然后介绍一下这个纪录片是干嘛的。我们现在看到的呢是这个，在 YouTube 一个叫 Winamax Europe 这个 YouTube 的一个视频系列啊，这是一个反正这是个队伍吧，你不用管他们是什么，反正是个欧洲的战队。然后呢，他们做的这个系列叫做 Inside the Mind of a Pro， 就是这帮直牌们脑子里在想个什么东西。然后呢，他们每年夏天就会组织一支团队跟拍若干个职业牌手，去追踪他们打 WSOP。然后呢，拍完之后，他这个回来让这些牌手们去以旁白的形式复述一下当时在想什么。当然还会有一个总旁白去讲一下，就是现在进入到了这个阶段大家都怎么样，就差不多就回来再制作一下。然后基本上是每年的 WSOP 拍完，然后要过可能是5个月到10个月才能放出这个，所以是一个大制作。你可以简单的理解成，因为他这个做的很早了，这个我不清楚数据我点进看一下，我估计他这个 Inside Mind of Pro， 你看23年就在做对吧？22年也有 Inside Mind of Pro， 21年有，19年有好，也就是说你们可以简单的理解成，这就是现在抖音、B 站、普威然毛人姐，普威然是中国 Vlog 的先驱者对吧？那你可以简单理解成，这个就是整个世界的一个公开 Vlog 的一个先驱者只不过人家是一个团队制作的然后制作的可能更加的完整一点，更新频率更慢一些，追踪的就是这个 WSOP。好，这是一个整个综艺的一个纪录片的一个背景。那最近呢，它这个纪录片比较火的原因是什么呢？在24年的时候。大家知不知道这个 Adrián Mateos 上一个24年的这个 Adrián Mateos 呢，是打了一个，就是他的这个表达能力和他的这个作战风格什么的，他是让整个视频也是有所出圈吧，就是非常非常的精彩然后我们今天呢看到的是他的新一季在第一期你看 EP 0嘛。就第一季里面，我们追踪的是一个叫 David Kitai 的一个比利时玩家，他今年46岁，然后呢，他的职业牌龄将近有20年，应该是18年吧，是那种比较老派的玩家，然后他也有很多WSOP 的金手链有3条，虽然很早了，08年、13年、14年。然后在 EPT 就欧洲这个赛事也拿了非常多的冠军 ，WSOP 决赛桌9个 ，WSOP 前圈36个 ，EPT 决赛桌3个然后曾经是那种 GPI 很高的人他15年的时候 GPI 全球排第2然后是这样的一个玩家至于他现在的话已经是有老婆有孩子，也是一个扑克奶爸了那08年的时候是第一个赢得 WSOP 金手链的比利时人。整体的风格的话，我们 边看边讲。那我们就开始这一季的这个 Inside Mind of Pro。我也没看过，完全没看过。
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Las Vegas for a brand new season at the heart of poker's ultimate competition, the World Series of Poker main event. Everyone still remembers Adrián Mateos' performance in the 2024 edition, a masterclass at the highest level, one that redefined what we can expect from poker's flagship series. For Team Winamax players following in Adrián's footsteps this year, getting a more impressive result will be quite the challenge. But motivation is running high within the Red W squad, who've been stacking impressive results all summer long in 2025. Joao Vieira won his fourth bracelet in the 100,000 high roller and reached 2 more final tables soon after. Adrián Mateos once again went on to claim his 5th bracelet. Meanwhile, Romain Lewis, Julian Sitbon, Mustafa Kanit, and Davidi Kitai have all shown remarkable consistency, making impressive deep runs one after another. And to dive into poker's most prestigious competition, who better to guide us than this man, Davidi Kitai, a veteran of Team Winamax since 2008, a World Series regular with 3 bracelets to his name, and the undeniable star of your favorite series with 38 episodes filmed since the first season. The main event is the one Davidi dreams of winning someday, more so than any other tournament. He hasn't missed a single edition since the start of his professional career, almost 20 years ago. Today, for the first time, he's taking you behind the scenes, minute by minute, to reveal the inner workings of his favorite event, his thought process, his flashes of genius, and the full range of his strategy. $10,000 to enter, almost 10,000 players expected to attend. One shot, once a year, a one-of-a-kind tournament from the perspective of a one-of-a-kind player. Take it away, Dav.
Ah, comment t'as fait pour monter 210K en un day? C'est beau, c'est un très beau day one. T'as eu du jeu un peu?
Ouais, j'ai full jeu. Honnêtement, j'aurais pas pu finir avec moi.
这什么话？
Je sais pas si tu te souviens, on avait parlé, je crois à Monaco. On avait une conversation où tu m'avais expliqué qu'il fallait avoir un plan de jeu un peu pour chaque profil et un plan de jeu global un peu. Et c'est un truc qui m'a beaucoup aidé pour le day 1 parce qu'en fait, surtout sur le main event, tu sais, c'est quand même un tournoi spécial où il y a beaucoup de mecs complètement amateurs, beaucoup de mecs qui sont qualifiés sur des petits tournois, etc., sur des petits satellites. Et en fait, là, j'avais vraiment un plan de jeu pour chaque mec. Il y avait une meuf qui faisait que folder, donc je faisais que la bluffer, je collais tout en position. Un mec qui s'en foutait, donc je voulais jouer qu'en value, donc c'était vraiment ça. Donc c'était un conseil qui m'a bien,
la
aidé.
Stratégie, c'est super important dans ce tournoi.
C'est quoi, toi, ta strat sur ce tournoi spécifique?
Ouais, mais c'est un peu ce que tu as dit, sauf que j'ai tellement une grosse notion de survie que je me dis, putain, il faut que j'en trouve des coups pour monter à 210 000 au jour 1. J'ai une grosse notion de survie, donc souvent je perds un peu de la value. Donc j'ai eu ça, genre un type me 3 bêtes, j'ai 2 rois, j'ai peur quoi, je sais même pas 4 bêtes. Ouais. J'ai un peu trop peur de bust le day 1, j'ai un peu travaillé là-dessus justement pour moins avoir peur de bust, mais dans l'absolu, le jour 1, je la joue tranquille.
Okay,
quoi. On démarre, ouais, 60 000. Mon objectif, c'est d'avoir plus que le tapis de départ. Je suis détente, je force pas, quoi.
Ouais, mais en fait, surtout, tu as des livraisons où les mecs... En fait, t'as quand même des mecs qui...
Ouais, c'est vrai. En vrai, t'attends les livraisons. C'est ça le truc, t'as besoin d'une ou deux livraisons dans le tu vois. Et puis, la vraie strat du day 1, c'est craquer des paires d'as aux vieux, quoi.
第一天就是吃饭睡觉等 A。
Voilà, tu vas payer 2 blinds avec 5 et 6 off et le flop, tu vas faire 4, 7, 8 ou 5, 6 dames.
Ouais, il va bête.
Et tu lui prends tout quand il a 2 as, quoi, mais tout. Ouais,
je vais dire un truc de ouf. Je vais dire un truc de ouf. Dans le day que j'ai joué, à 12h30, il y avait déjà 6 bestos.
Il n'y a pas trop, toi t'as bust plus tôt l'année passée.
J'ai bust première main.
C'est ça.
Mais surtout, si jamais, je dis pas ça parce que t'es mon ami, mais si jamais j'avais à mettre mes économies sur quelqu'un, sur un main event WSOP, je les mettrais sur toi. Donc voilà, okay. Ne me déçois pas.
C'est gentil, mais je vends pas de parts cette année. Allez, good luck, je te rejoins à 200K au day 2.
Let's go.
Deal.
Allez. 这部纪录片的话，我看到群里面有一个小伙伴讲的是说，你多看你就会发现它不只是扑克，就是你会看到他这个台前台幕后啊，就是和团队之间要吃饭商讨，还有你看我们马上会看到的那个选手的那个家庭啊什么的，你会发现一些很多扑克之外的东西。
Je vous aime. Tu dis good luck.
Allez, good luck.
Bisous mon amour.
Bisous à papa.
哎呀，
Au
儿女
revoir
双全。
Vivi, au revoir Delphine. Allez, je vous aime. Good luck.
Good luck, good luck. OK， 再驾奶爸。出门是战场杀敌。
And with my family also, it's a perfect balance. Hello. Hello. Today's the big day. It's the World Series of Poker main event. I train all year for this day. Every year I try to improve. I work on my game with that goal in mind. Well, I have this dream of winning this tournament one day. I've been playing it for 19 years. Today is day one. Survival is key.
19年了。
Getting through day one is the goal. The WSOP has been going well so far. I've cashed a lot. I had a lot of deep runs. I'm getting a better and better understanding of the American amateur player's profile. I'm getting good at exploiting the weaknesses in their game. And so I feel really confident.
是的，是你打的这个频道名字，在 YouTube。
I feel quite a bit of pressure walking into this room. It's normal, it's the World Series of Poker main event. It's a big day. But once I'm seated at the table, everything will be fine. I quickly analyzed the table on the new WSOP app. It looks pretty decent to me. I don't know anyone. Mind you, they always add players at the last minute, but I feel like the table is pretty good. A lot of American players who have a lot of cashes in big fields, so typically the American player profile who plays fairly tight, I reckon. And again, I'm going to be observing a lot at the start of the day, and perhaps there are one or two players that are more aggressive or who are capable of bluffing, so I'll really need to profile my opponents well at the start of the day. Hello, sir.
他就是预设大家都是紧的。
34-2.
然后他们有一个共同的习惯，就是只要这张桌子上的人他不认识，他就觉得是好桌。
That'll give me time to watch them arrive. Just from their appearance, I'll get quite a few clues.
60K.
Okay, cool.
就怕一桌坐下来全是熟人就坏了。
A Winamax logo. And there we go. I'm being followed by Inside the Mind of a pro today.
On va te voir dans la tête d'un pro bien longtemps. Au moins 15 épisodes. Hein.
Merci, good luck à vous.
Welcome players to the 2025 World Series of Poker main event. This is flight D of our main event. We're going to be warming up until they're ready to go on the horseshoe side.
准备好了吗？扑克世界杯要来了，每年最爽的时候。
Players and dealers, button C9, 100 small blind, 200 big blind, 200 big blind empty. 1, 2, 2. Dealers, please shuffle up and deal.
OK， 开始。
All right, brilliant. Here we go. We're six-handed, so that's really great. The table looks really pretty good, so that's good news. I'm going to be able to play a lot of hands, be aggressive. Americans often play too tight six-handed, so we can steal a lot. I'm also going to take advantage of this to build an aggressive player image. That's a bit my style. We're so deep, we have 300 big blinds. 6-7 of spades. I'm in the big blind against a raise from the button. This is typically the kind of hand I love. I could call, of course, but I like to be aggressive right from the start. 16. 3-bet, that's not bad.
他不是说要紧一点吗？
This is the kind of hand I like to 3-bet when I'm very deep.
确实3B 还不错，这个6-7在300 BB 翻后
Alright,
打
cool.
挺好
It's
的。
always nice to win the first hand.
但这兄弟跟他平时刚刚那个第一个跟对话的兄弟讲的不一样啊，他说他会紧一点。不过这桌子确实挺好的，你们能感受到坐下来的那个5个对手长得都不是很 pro 吗？不知道你们能不能看出来？就说这个他的
These
上
are
家。
2-hour levels, so I really have plenty of time to see how things develop, to analyze my opponents. This player opened for a second consecutive hand. I have Jack Queen of spades. Both options are fine. I think I prefer to just call to get the big blind involved. It's a hand that plays very well post-flop. It's the kind of hand I like. I want to see a flop early in the tournament. It can hit some really good flops.
3人几池，
Here I hit top pair.
顶对。
Oh wow, this player donk bets. Generally Americans, when they donk bet, it represents a fairly average hand, but at the same time it can't be a pure bluff. I can see him donk betting a hand like top pair with a weak kicker. I'm feeling pretty good here. I have a backdoor straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. The turn doesn't change much. Here typically he could bet to check back on the river if he has a hand like Queen 10. He can sometimes have draws like 9-10 of hearts or even 9-10 offsuit. Oh dear, he's making quite a big bet here.
哦，这么重。
Here though, I would have thought he'd bet a bit less with a hand like Queen 10, Queen 9, Queen 5 suited. This sizing worries me a bit. I think I have a hand that's too strong to fold. I can't fold at this stage, especially since he might really check back. I don't think he's going to bluff the river too often. He doesn't seem like that type of player. I don't have many reads on him yet though. But from what I've seen based on his results, this is a big buy-in for him. I don't think he's a big bluffer. He has a lot of cashes. So alright, I'm going to call here. I'm going to take my time to really discourage him in case he's bluffing.
OK， 想多久，
To not make him want to continue
想久
his
一点，让
bluff
人家
on
不
the
要偷
river.
OK。
The river isn't bad, an ace. There's no reason for him to have that many aces in his range.
还拿马呀？
Oh dear, he's getting his chips ready to bet. Ah,
哎呦，这个
He
尺寸
bets again, quite a big bet. In the end, what are the hands that beat me? His strong hands are 2 pair. Queen deuce suited, queen 8 suited, that's just 2 combos.
靠不靠，兄弟们，靠不靠？说话互动一下，我们这不光是看录播，靠不靠？怎么办？怎么办？现在这个你们怎么说 ？WSOP， 然后前面这个就是这个大金链子的形象 ，Dunk 3枪，靠不靠？快！来点弹幕，靠不靠？哦，这个腾讯会议有说，两个说不靠，OK 2-2，不靠啊，那不剧透，不靠啊，都是一半一半。我们来看看他怎么分析啊。哦，还真是一半一半啊！腾讯会议和 YouTube 全是一半一半。OK， 哇，你们这弹幕真是这么纠结吗？我会付，我肯定会付啊，我付了。
He has 3 combos of pocket deuces and pocket 8s that make a set. Every now and then he could have a hand like ace-queen. He could even have queen 6 suited too. But what are his bluffs in the end? His bluffs could be a hand like 9-10 for example, which makes a double gut shot on the turn. And on the river he feels forced to bluff. I'm going to think about this call, give it some thought. This donk bet. Would he really donk bet a very strong hand like a set? I'm not sure, but oh well. I don't see him bluffing, he looks pretty comfortable. First hand, I don't see him particularly bluffing here. I don't have many reads on the player, but he's not the type of player who's going to over bluff. I think these players are fairly tight. Against an American, I don't want to make a hero call like that at the start. Lose 10,000 already on the first hand. I don't think I'm going to be able to call. I'm still thinking, I'm watching him, I'm analyzing his tells. But I think I'm clearly going to fold.
Floor 134.
They call the clock, it's not a big deal.
想到人家叫 call time 吗？
Floor
I like to
134.
tank at the start.
Clock on
It will
the
not make him want to bluff me in future hands later on.
Yes.
My goal on day 1 is for people not to bluff me too much. It's easier to play. Alright, I don't know what you have, but I think you've got it. Alright, I fold.
这就是 old
It's a
school
small
玩家
pot,
的
it's
思
not a
考
big
吗？
deal. It's good, I'm taking my time, it impresses my opponents a bit. I'm showing presence.
牌
People
桌
will
形
often
象的
remember
建
all
立
day the first hands played, it's very important. It's a common cognitive bias.
这个说的很有道理。认知偏差，第一手牌的形象建立，我觉得是有道理。那这牌我觉得真是 four 啊，他是 dunk， 他是顶着那个翻前的人 dunk， 翻前激进者 dunk 的，而且一上来
I
哪有人一
continue
上来
playing hands that aren't
就嘎嘎
theoretical.
嘎偷的呀？
I'm going on the assumption that the table is very tight. I want to build this image for myself.
估计是个 set 2-2什么的。
That's it.
It's a flop that favors my range quite a bit, but oh well.
嗯，
I'm not particularly keen to 3-barrel, but in any case, what's certain is that I'm going to see bets.
UTG 开了 A4O 啊，
600.
这么帅。这个对手的长相，我说的
Great, great. It's
真的
nice to
很
win
像
small
娱乐玩家。
pots, and then the big hands will start coming.
The watch is nice, but I would wear the bracelet.
You prefer the what bracelet?
Yeah, that's what I would wear. The watch is nice, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my man.
I also prefer the bracelet.
Do you? That's what's up.
My two neighbors to my right and left seem really nice.
I hope we're heads up for it.
You never know.
I really don't think, given his personality and his results, that he's a player who bluffs a lot. I don't really see any player at the table who seems very dangerous.
确实，他这桌看起来都好
Jack Queen.
好简单。
I'm going to defend, of course, 300 to add.
Heads up.
6万上桌，100、200开始。
That's a nice flop. I made a pair. He bets. I'm gonna call nice and easy. He doesn't bet big. A small sizing. This type of profile might have overprotected with big hands such as Ace-King, since there are quite a few draws. This sizing actually reassures me. He checks back. I often have the winning hand. The river is nice. I think I often have the winning hand here. I think I can value bet. There are quite a few draws that missed, flush draws. But I can't bet too much though. I also like betting small. That way when I bluff, I can also use small bets in the future. Alright, that wins perfect.
这手什么 A10啊？
I think at that price, he really wanted to see my cards. He can call me really light. Alright, these are small pots. It's good for confidence.
我停一下，我说一下我的感受啊。因为上一季是那个 Mateos， 他这个明显就是一个 old school 玩家。Mateos 呢，就是偏数据的，偏范围的。然后他的表达方式就是会，你们如果看过上一季的话，会有很多的术语，或者是读牌会读到精确的牌。但是 Kitai 他是那种就是非常注重牌桌形象，他不管是阅读别人还是建立自己。然后你看他其实讲牌的时候读牌，其实讲不太清楚组合的。他就是哎呀，我打小是因为我要让下一次我也什么炸胡也能打小什么的，这种就很 old school。但是 Mateos 如果来说的话，他就会觉得说对手的范围应该是什么什么什么样的，这个范围大部分能支付的是一个小的牌力，或者说我的更多的价值应该打小，就他会去把更细的东西讲出来，这是两种风格。
500.
Jack 8 of hearts. I'm gonna call.
Three-handed.
My flop isn't too bad. I have a pair, a backdoor straight draw, a backdoor flush draw, and a gut shot draw.
不是上一季内容更好，是上一季可以学 GTO 的这个数学的这些东西，学理论。这个的这一季可以学读人，这两个东西都重要。
I'm going to check. There's not much point in betting. He bet 700. After having checked the flop, he could typically have tens. I could raise to bluff, but I don't even particularly need to. I want to keep the pot small. I sometimes have the best hand and I can improve.
Heads up.
The river isn't great. 8-9, I win. My kicker plays cool.
Hey, Jack.
It's interesting nonetheless to see that he opens 8-9 off on the button, which is perfectly fine, but I should note that he has a profile that's perhaps a bit loose after all compared to other Americans his age. Mind you, it's still pretty standard to open this hand. I shouldn't draw too many conclusions from it either. Oh wow, a very strong hand.
啊 AK 来了，
600.
Alright, my friend in the small blind calls, that's good. I dominate a lot of his range.
Heads up.
If I hit top pair, he could have slightly weaker hands. And there we go, top pair. I'm obviously gonna c-bet.
700.
A slightly shaky call. The hands that beat me would be ace-5 suited, ace-jack, a set of fives. It's not impossible, but oh well. That's a really nice card right there. Here, I need to bet big though. I have a lot of value to extract. I can get called, of course, by all the aces, by all the jacks. I don't see him folding a jack here. He can also sometimes have a jack plus a flush draw. Hands like jack queen of clubs or something like that. In any case, I don't see him folding a jack against me. I'm gonna make a big bet.
26.
26.
Close to pot size seems good to me. Alright, I don't see him folding much. Brilliant, perfect. Come on, a nice river, preferably not a club. The queen of spades, that's not bad. I'm not saying he can never have ace queen, I'm not even sure he'd 3-bet that. There are still some hands that can beat me from time to time. A jack can fold now on the queen. If he has jack queen, he's not going to fold. Here there are a lot of draws that missed, so I think he's going to call me quite a bit. The choice is the sizing. Generally, I want to bet big here, but I think I'm going to bet much less to make sure I get called.
37.
37.
这么稳健
He
吗？
snap
这
called,
个
that makes me regret the sizing. I might not have made it big enough.
定打错了吧？
Didn't make it big enough. Think longer.
哎，这个你们觉得怎么说？这张圈你们怎么定义呢？如果要拿 A 的价值，圈是不是最好的出张啦？假设说他觉得对手还有一张 A 的话，那对手这张 A 如果发完这张圈，是不是完全共用踢脚啊？就所有的 A 都觉得自己够的了呀，至少跟 A10 都一样大了。他这个 AK 唯一工作的踢脚肯定是一个中注。
I like the idea of having a showdown from the start so they can see I'm not bluffing.
So did you win a bracelet this year?
Not this
追
year.
求一手稳健。
What bracelet is he talking about?
Which one? That's a change.
He's got multiple ones to choose from. Yeah.
3.
Either one.
The last one was 11 years ago.
Okay. So you're due, huh?
What?
So you're due.
What means?
You're due to win another.
Ah,
It's been 11 years.
yeah, especially the main events.
That's the downside of this app. They can also see my results, so they're talking to me about the bracelets I've won and all that. The advantage is that I can also see their results. It gives quite a few clues, but at the same time, they're going to respect me all the more. They're not going to want to bluff a world champion. So I'm going to be able to bully the table even more comfortably.
Cool.
So here he limps, even though he raised 8-9
You
offsuit.
say call, right?
I'm going to defend 9 deuce, mainly because they're not too dangerous.
什么东西啊？
At a tougher table, I probably wouldn't have called this 9 deuce, but here I'm fine with it.
3-handed.
没看错吧？
The flop
29
is
啊。
pretty good. I'm going to lead on this flop. That's cool.
300.
他还有在乎的，他眼里还有人
Top pair is
吗？
often good here.
太
If
猛
I
了！
check, it's going to check back too often. There'll be a bad turn, so I'd rather lead, that's fine. The turn is an ace. Strangely, it looks like a bad card, but it's not bad at all. On the button, I think he would have raised all his aces. They don't have a lot of aces in their range, so it's a nice card. I can still value protect comfortably.
600.
哦，他是 limp 的是吧？也不太对劲，说实
They
话。
both call me.
29
I
也
still
能
think
玩
I often
吗？
have the best hand. Sometimes they can have a better kicker. The river queen of clubs. I don't think I have any more value here to bet. I'm clearly going to check. However, if they bet, I'm going to be tempted to call. All the draws missed.
Aye.
Alright, it's a winner. It's good to show a 9 deuce offsuit at showdown and win a pot. All of this is good for my image. The start of the day is going really well.
哇，这个主赛 WSOP 真的爽哦！你看，你们看这场地，真爽。多多少少范围概念肯定是有一点的，但是理论基础可能他的技能树肯定是点在了别人怎么思考他，他怎么阅读别人身上。
Another big hand on the button.
Raise 600.
Jacks.
Alright, I show them. On the first level, the goal is really to build your image.
Get some heaters on the button. That's illegal right there, man. You raise every hand, then a button you catch monster. I ain't messing with you, man.
Yeah, ace king, then fucking jack.
Yeah, I know. I had a monster that when he had the ace king.
Wow.
I thought I had him where I wanted him. I thought I had you that hand. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had you.
The hand just below was ace 10. So maybe he had ace 10. That makes me regret that bet a bit. I could have bet big, almost over bet. Ace 8 of hearts.
Raise.
That's the kind of hand you want to have on the first level. These are hands that can hit the nuts.
Raise 19.
I kind of felt like a block, like
It's a 18 or 19?
19.
I'm not going to fold to the 3 bet, even though this player seems a bit tight to me.
这么小
He's
的
a
三
stud
比，
player from what I've seen. He has a lot of cashes in stud. Stud players are often very nitty.
这个深度的3比1，一般性要再冲一点，否则对手跟得太轻松了。630到1900。
Oh dear, I've completely missed this flop. It hits his 3 bet range. I'm not putting another chip in this pot. I'm gonna watch him though. How much is he betting? A small 2/3 pot bet.
Good.
I'm obviously going to fold, but I still need to watch him a bit to impress him a little and think about it. I watch how they react.
建立一个比较黏的形象
This。could be crucial later on. And above all, I need to impress him a bit so that he avoids bluffing me too much later. You never know. But I'm obviously gonna fold.
应该有用吧？他们这个桌子要打1天。 如果说是要不停拆桌的，好像这种
Alright, no
就
big
没什么
deal.
必要了。但如果说是一坐下来打一天的话，是不是第一级别、第二级别的广告还是有说法？
But I have been to massage 5, 6, 7 days in a row. They do a pretty good job. Yeah, I do. Back surgery twice in the last year.
Another under the gun open. I
Raise.
think under the gun is a good spot to open quite a few hands. In the big blind, I think he's defending a bit too much. And then he's respectful post-flop. He's pretty easy to play against, like the rest of the table, actually. Here it's typically the kind of hand I don't want to c-bet. It hits his range, and also I have a nice hand to bluff catch. What can he bet here? He can have weaker draws. He can even have hands like 7-6 or draws also. So I'm obviously gonna call.
打的是满池啊！
Oh no, he wants to bet here.
Bet 2200.
2/3，满池接
It's
2/3。
quite big here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to call.
Off a rainbow.
I'm still gonna think about it a bit. He's a bit of a loose player. He can have gut shots and feel obligated to bluff.
Maybe I could walk a little bit before I could.
His crossed arms and his attitude made me think it's a bluff.
这个马脚
At
解
the
读，
same time, I can't find many bluffs here. Queen nines or sixes. The flush came in. I don't know if I can call this. His attitude doesn't look very comfortable. That makes me want to call, but I don't like to rely on that alone. I haven't observed him long enough. He immediately crossed his arms. He leaned back. He looks pretty uncomfortable.
确实动作太多了。这个兄弟怎么不停的在演啊？哪有那么多动作？
I don't beat many hands though. I can't find enough bluffs. He's the kind of player who doesn't bluff enough. I'm gonna give him credit this time. It's a small pot, no big deal. If you're bluffing, well played.
Bluff.
It was a bit close actually.
I think it's here, right?
他这个动作太多了，你打完之后竟然有这么多个姿势，前前后后的，真的很像演的仓皇，演的紧张。
I see them give up their bluffs too often to try to pull off.
你反而是有些动作就是没有办法做很真正炸胡的时候，你没有办法很舒展的做那种大动作的。他这个动作太大
Hero
了。
calls at level 1 without a particular read.
I think it's great.
I'm not beating enough bluffs. Mind you, his attitude didn't look very comfortable, but I can't rely only on tells early in the tournament. I'm not confident enough. Once again, he min raises from the button. Alright, I'm going to call with 4-5. I really want to play a lot of hands against them. See flops.
还行，有这个解读，打了之后感觉都是鱼的话，确实宽一点就宽一点。
Taking it that way. That's it.
Check around.
They all check, a rather good sign. Here I've hit a 4. I think the button would have bet if he had a king. He would have hesitated to bet if he had a jack. I can bet here for protection, a tiny bet.
确实，他读鱼有一套的，他读鱼的思路是有一套的。他说有 K 他会打，有勾他会犹豫。
I'm beating a few hands, a few draws. Ah, he has a 4 like me. We're chopping.
That's a split, right?
I'm happy.
Chop, chop, yeah.
I'm doing better. I told you.
Prison. Step to 7.
Could you pass me your hand?
Yeah.
Sorry. Arms are a little
Oh,
short.
you're good, baby. You're doing great.
Yeah, I don't feel for third races before flush.
All right, there was a showdown with 4-5 offsuit for my image. Why not? They must think I'm very loose aggressive, which will help me when I hit big hands. Alright, a marginal hand in the hijack, but I'm going to open it. I can really play a lot of hands at this table, I think.
Worse and worse for me, man. Turn and the fucking heart. I think I had you before then.
Huh?
I think I had you before then.
I think I
The
turned.
stud player calls on the button.
If you hit the ace, you turn.
And really rivered.
Did you
That's
really?
good. I'm fine playing it multi-way.
I made the flush. Ace had enough flush draw. Turn the ace too.
I knew it too. I figured I'd try to represent that ace. Maybe you're fucking.
Yeah, 2 tens or something.
I've completely missed the
Yeah,
flop.
2 8s or 10s or something.
I'm not going to c-bet on this flop. It can hit the opponent's ranges too hard.
I know you had a good hand.
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, the ace is gonna come. I should have just shut down that baby. It's a tough one.
The big blind leads. I'm obviously going to fold.
Not the direction I want to be going right now.
That's interesting. I haven't seen these two players play many hands yet. It's important to observe carefully.
Bet,
He
1,000.
bets a quarter of the pot. He calls.
Kings and 5.
Ah, top pair, yeah.
1,000.
This player in grey seems fairly passive. Loose passive. He calls a bit too much. He probably has a jack. I'm not sure if it was a good call on the turn.
耶，换衣服了，这兄弟，
Raise 600.
金链子穿，怎么换了件？穿了件外套是吧？
All right.
哟，
Ace king in the big blind against a raise and a call. It's a very strong hand. I'm hesitating between calling or squeezing. I think I'm somewhat obliged to squeeze though.
28.
It's way too weak to just call, and especially since I have value against hands like ace queen, king queen suited. He seems like a station. Not him, but the other player seems like a pretty big call-in station.
Trying to play a big putt, huh?
After that tanking, he's clearly gonna fold. And him,
哦，
he
出现了
calls.
，call open call 3B，
Older Americans often put you on ace king when you squeeze or you're aggressive.
Heads up.
That's the reason I'd consider just calling to
经典
disguise my hand.
点
At this
中点，
deep, I really can't. Oh dear, the flop is awful. Oh dear, that's the worst flop. I don't even know if I want to c-bet. Yeah, I think I have to c-bet a tiny sizing. If he has a hand like a pair of black fives, he's going to struggle to call.
这也要 C 吗？
I'm going to bet very small. We'll reevaluate on the turn.
可能如果 C bet 可以获取信息的话还行。
17.
正常来讲，这里 AK 都不用 C。要不打娱乐玩家也不一样，其实。好了，
He calls, that's not looking good.
坏坏，直呼坏。
On a heart, I'll be tempted to continue bluffing though. The
哎，
three of hearts.
这个还行，
I think I can bet small again.
这个还行。
He has too many hands that can fold.
如果对手
It's too
跟
profitable to make a small 1/4 pot bet. If I make him fold top pair, a pair of black eights, jack queen of clubs, alright.
26.
Bet 2,600.
Small bet. Come on, fold, 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 fold. If he calls here, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue though. He's checking his cards. That's a rather good sign. He would have been more discreet if he had a big heart, or he wouldn't have checked at all. Oh, good news, let's go. Cool. Alright, a small bluff. Bluffing wasn't the plan, but sometimes there's no choice. Here
这
was
个
a
3
good
确实
spot.
还
The
不
bet
错，
sizes were small, but which offered a very
因为 call open call 3B 的牌，同色还是比较多的，对子也有，对子的话才有红桃，同色的话，那你如果对手要有1张红桃，那他很有可能有2张红桃，那他在翻牌就是一个天花，那概率会比较小，所以还行。
Here was a good spot. The bet sizes were small, but which offered a very profitable risk reward.
哟，来新人了。
A new player at the table. Unfortunately, a young guy.
坏，这个年纪就不太好。
A young guy. I don't know him, but I was feeling good there with my friend, 6-handed. Well, it shouldn't be too bad either. At first glance, I get the impression he's a young American. That's a bit less dangerous than having a young European on your left, who's capable of making big bluffs. Americans, even the young ones, bluff a bit less. They're often more competent than the older players, but they don't bluff that much.
直接看相的是吧？直接看人家长相，都直接知道是人家的诈唬能力和安全度了。可以啊，这是经验玩家的叫什么 profile？
Ace deuce of clubs. I'm going to open this hand.
玩家
It's really
profile。
the kind of hand I want to play at level 1 of the main event. You can hit the nuts. And this stud player 3 bets on the button. I'm obviously going to call. He had already 3 bet me when I had ace-8 of hearts. Maybe he has a somewhat tight aggressive profile and he 3 bets his hands. Rather tight aggressive, unlike the others who seem rather tight passive, some loose passive.
耐克帽子的看起来还可以，至少对他3比2次了是吧？感觉他太激进了，3一下。
That's a very nice flop though. I have top pair, I have a flush draw. And this is the kind of hand I'm comfortable check calling nice and easy. Watch the sizing carefully. I think if he has pocket kings, he's going to bet really small if he has an overpair.
1200.
1,200. That could still be pocket kings, pocket queens, pocket jacks, but it could also be plenty of other hands. I think he can have still ace king, ace queen, king queen, of course. I think I'm doing okay against his range, but I'd like to hit a club. That would be nice. Alright, here though, I'm definitely going to call again, but if he bets, that's going to worry me a bit. My kicker isn't very good. Oh dear, he's setting up an overbet. Whoa. He overbets. That's annoying. I wasn't expecting that. Whoa.
这是标准
Instead, though, we
的
play limit.
非娱乐
I
玩
didn't
家
know
的尺
stud
寸。
players knew about overbets. Whoa. He still often has ace king, ace queen, those kinds of hands. He could even have ace 10 instead of 10s. Whoa. At the same time, it's tough to fold. I can improve. And from time to time, he can be bluffing with hands like king queen. The simple fact that he overbets makes me think he's perhaps a bit more competent than I thought. In any case, I can't see myself folding here. I have a hand that's too strong.
哇，
I'm
这
not
这
especially happy
BGM
about
可以
it,
啊
but。I'm gonna call. I think if he has ace king or ace queen, he's gonna bet big to check a lot on the river. I can have strong hands myself, like sets. So yeah, I'm gonna call. Come on, a club, come on.
情绪烘托到这儿了。
A club would have been nice. Come on, check back, check back, check back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, check back. Yes, alright, let's hope that wins. Don't show me ace queen. Wow. Yes. Ah, great. This is an important part. It's quite big actually for the first level. Winning those 20,000 chips worth 1/3 of the starting stack was important. What could he have? Maybe he had a hand like King Queen. He could have had King Queen of clubs too. He can have King Jack, King Queen, even offsuit maybe.
还挺有
Well
意思的。
played, Dav. That's quite the kickoff. Full of energy, packed with strong hands and big pots. We couldn't have hoped for a better start to settle in with you for the most beautiful tournament in the world. The first level of the main event isn't even over yet, and you've already climbed to a stack of 85,000. That's over 420 blinds right from the start. A stack that promises plenty more fireworks in the next episode of Inside the Mind of a Pro.
OK， 我们第一期就到这里
Inside
了
the。Mind of a Pro.
哎，定在这里，把小字幕一进。OK， 我们今天就看了，应该是昨天还是前天刚刚更新的吧，最新一季的第1集。然后，如果大家喜欢的话，也可以持续关注我们啊。后未来的话，就它出新的话，我们就继续跟大家一起看。整体来讲的话，因为它是会换人的，就因为它是带着跟几个牌手一起去嘛，他们是一个 team。那如果说某一个玩家在第1天就淘汰，或者第3天就淘汰的话，他后面会补上去别的人。然后这位玩家的一个特点，他应该是跟 Mateos 有一个比较鲜明的一个对比的，他就是经验啊，关注马脚，关注玩家形象，然后关注自己的形象。然后Mateos 的话，你会感觉到，就是上一季的话，你会感觉到他冷静克制的像个机器，然后他就是那种摸得感情，然后在那边巴拉巴拉巴拉开始算完了之后，就告诉你说我觉得应该怎么样，应该怎么样啊。那我觉得从马脚经验上面的话，也可以跟他学到很多。我觉得特别是打这种 Day One 的，就是他那个桌子是比较好用的。Mateos 的话，如果大家有兴趣的话，也可以自己去看一下24年一整季，那个也非常精彩。那个的话，它牌理上可以学到更多。因为 Mateos 它的句式一般性是在这边，通常大家会怎么不足，所以我要把这个东西怎么for 掉，就是它会有一个剥削的一个句式吧，就是基准线是什么，玩家倾向是什么，所以我的偏离调整是什么。差不多就是这样，我觉得还挺好的。我个人的话会追这个新一季，肯定一整季啊。如果大家喜欢的话，也可以跟着我一起看。然后我们今天直播就到这里，然后没了。我录完像之后，回头可能会传一下吧。这个录像我应该会传 YouTube、传 B 站，好吧？大家如果想要回顾的话，可以去 B 站和 YouTube 正道的光扑克看。今天就到这里，拜拜。